I want to give you irrefutable proof, proof that even a grade 5 learner at school will accept that the Salah that is mentioned in the Qur'an for tens and hundreds of times is not really a mere ritual. It is not a daily ritual. And once you see this, I don't think you will be able to unsee it. So I'm going to give you irrefutable proof now from the Quran, only using the Quran. And if I gave this proof to a 10-year-old, they would accept it. But because of all the nonsense that we've been programmed with, even a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old cannot see this proof. So let me show it to you. I'm going to go to chapter 75 of the Quran, and let me first give you a simple exercise and see if you can get your brain active, right? So let me give you an example of a question that you will see in a test, in an English test, somewhere around, grade 5 or grade 6, I'm not sure. If I told you, if I gave you this exercise, Adam was blank and blank, whereas Adam should have been honest and hardworking. And I tell you, fill in the opposites, the missing opposites. Right? If I to ask you that, what would you say? What would the answer be? Obviously, the answer would be, right, you guessed it. Adam was, so you look at honest, Adam was dishonest and lazy, whereas Adam should have been honest and hardworking. Are you with me? Okay, so you follow that. Right, I'm going to take you to a verse from the Holy Quran, chapter 75, and we are going to demonstrate, I'm going to show you the word Salah does not mean simply a ritual. Look at this. Right, so Quran 75 verse 31 and 32. Sorry, that's 32. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. فَلَا صَدَّقَ وَلَا صَلَّى وَلَكِنْ كَذَّبَ وَتَوَلَّى. That's just those two verses. The first verse is the negation, says that so he neither did A and nor did he do B. So he didn't do two things. Instead, and then in the next verse, verse 32, it says instead he denied and absconded. So we have the verse here, Bismillah, this famous Surah Qiyamah 75. فَلَا صَدَّقَ وَلَا صَلَّى. So he neither A nor B, but instead he denied and absconded. Now the value there in A has to be the opposite of denied, right? Are you with me? Like I'm simply going by the example I gave you. Adam was A and B, whereas Adam should have been C and D. So the opposites are required in the blank space. Here again, so he neither A nor B, but instead he denied and absconded. Now what are the values? What are the meaning? What is the meaning of saddaqa and salla? Fala saddaqa wala salla. Because it is really in the word salla, right, that we are interested in discovering the meaning of salla, because in Arabic it says he did not make tasdeeq and he did not make salah. Right? He did not make tasdeeq and he did not make salah. So the idea here is we need to discover the meaning of salah. So the salah meaning is the opposite of absconded. The word salah is the opposite of absconded or dissociated or ran away or went off, because that is what tawalla means. Tawalla means to go away, to turn away, to abscond, to say no and walk away. Right? So the salah will be the opposite of that word, and then saddaqa will be the opposite of kazzaba. Takzeeb, to say is a liar. And if you fill in the blanks, you know what? You've guessed it. you cannot come with any other explanation but that you have to fill in the meaning for verse 31 is saddaqa means confirm, to say it's the truth, to confirm the truth, nor joined in, because tawalla means walked away, so salla means to join in, to become engaged. Can you see how it is very, very easy with even a child's understanding to see that if you look at this simple verse in Surah Qiyamah, chapter 75, and you just, by simple logically looking at the affirmations and the opposites, you can discover that the Salah. Now, I'm going to test this. If we had to say, let me give you an example. If we had to say Adam was A and B, whereas Adam should be honest and hardworking. Now, what if I put the Adam was fat and singing? Will it make sense? Adam was fat and singing, whereas Adam should have been honest and hardworking. How the heck does that make sense? But people are yet expecting you to say, Fala saddaqa, so he was neither, he neither prayed, he neither gave sadaqah, because that's how they mistranslate saddaqa, to say that he didn't give charity. So he didn't give charity and he didn't pray. However, he denied and absconded. How the heck can you say that you didn't, he absconded whereas he should have prayed? You understand, the meaning of prayer, of a ritual prayer, doesn't fit. And it's simple enough for a child to understand, but with all the brainwashing, I'm sure many people who see this won't still believe their own simple, basic, logical minds. Very, very sad. May Allah guide us all.